Today we're gonna work on just a simple pass that you guys already know, your normal Toriano pass. We'll work on something. And then we're gonna start working on our chokes from the bottom, from side control. So again, if I'm in this knee cut position, I'm going knee Toriano pass, right? Simple, in, come in, and I'm blocking the hip. Okay? So as you guys already know, I like to utilize my lapel, his lapel, in my jiu-jitsu all the time because it's always available. Whether I'm using my lapel, when I'm standing up, I open it up, or I'm working on his. Once I successfully pass his guard and I control his situation, again, these guys are gonna be bucking and moving around, right? And so I wanna control that situation. I like to block the hip when I pass because I can always give him that shoulder pressure. Even if he tries to retain his guard, my hand on the mat blocking his hip is going to prevent him from retaining his guard. This isn't wrong to do it this way, right? But again, there's a lot of dangers that can happen. He can get his knee in there and now start stretching my arm out and start to submit me. So it's not wrong. You just got to be mindful because certain guys are really good at retaining their guard. Okay, so it's a time and a place to hit this position. Sometimes if I'm leaning too forward, he's going to roll me. So I got to be mindful of my balance, right? I like to keep chest to chest all the time. So when I pass his guard, I'm gonna block his hip and I'm gonna sit. You can go ahead and grab collar, keep it nice and tight. You can keep him with you this way, okay? But the idea is to block the hip, all right? So now, let's say his lapel is closed. Go ahead, keep this grip, keep him controlled with this grip right here, okay? And start opening the lapel. We're gonna start opening the lapel. Okay, and there's ways you can pass it. You can go over the shoulder, you can come under the shoulder. If he's framing, I can sling it. I can sling it over and pass it. So now I have him like a sling, right? That's if he's framing. Sometimes I won't be able to get there, the lapel's too short, whatever. So I come under the shoulder this way and I pass it to my hand. I go back to blocking the hip. Okay, it's not all one move position. You have to work to get there. If it's still too tight, I'll extend my tricep and get more, and I'll get more of a bite on it. From there, the hand that's blocking the hip, I'm gonna come to his hip, his other side of the hip, and I'm gonna go to knee to belly. Right here. Okay, I'm nice and tight right here. I can hold him, I can pull him up to me, I can really let my opponent really feel it. Obviously, my tippy toes are on the mat, so I want to be good to my partner because he's going to do it to me at some point. But ideally, if you're competing and you have someone that's right here, you can put that pressure on him and pull him up this way. Downward pressure, and I'm pulling at the same time. So I'm under his armpit. I'm nice and tight to this position. The hand that's right here, again, I don't want to step over his head. I want to be able to, because he's going to be pivoting. I'm never on my knees. I'm in this position right here. This hand right here is going to pass this to this side. Now I'm grabbing him this way. Okay, now you have two chokes right here. We're gonna go over the first one. Once we get this one down, then we'll go to the second one. Okay, so now I'm gonna grab this right here and I'm gonna throw my thumb inside of his collar and I'm gonna drop my elbow to the mat and my forehead to his shoulder. Right here. I don't wanna go over, because I don't want to roll. Sometimes if you fail, you can roll, but you keep the choke. So I like to go forehead to shoulder. And I'm doing this. 1, 2, grab it. You can throw your thumb in there and squeeze. You can finish it from right here. But I like to make it nice and tight. Chest. Now, so you're gonna grab your partner. We're gonna go same person at a time. Okay, work on your normal pass. Whether you're coming in, 1, 2, knee cut. Control your side control. Get your grip. If he's framing again, we'll go over these chokes after we get the first one down, okay? All that lapel. I go back to blocking his hip. Extend my tricep to make him think I'm gonna step over, but I'm right here. I already got my points. I start moving to my knee to belly when I'm ready to go. Nice and tight. I can pull him, I'm nice with a good grip. Switching grips, passing that lapel to this hand. Right here. Okay, I'm not leaning back this way. I don't want a freak arm bar to happen. So I'm right here. I come, sorry, I'll slap, I'll grab his judo strap. Thumb inside, drop, finish. It's a simple choke, but now we're using his lapel against him. Okay, does anybody need to see it again? You need to see it? Any questions? Again, we're gonna work on the pass to get to side control. We've been working on getting up, wrestling up, single legs. Bless you, right? So now let's start getting to, now we're starting to choke. Now Marv has good side control pressure. Now we can start utilizing some chokes from that position. Okay, all right. Same person, we're gonna go for time. So don't rush it, bless you. We'll get after it again. On 3, 1, 2, 3. Again, we successfully passed the guard, gone past the guard. Okay, I'm in the side control position. I'm controlling my opponent this way. Again, with me. We'll edit that out. Okay.
Debt collectors.
Okay. All right. Okay. Sometimes it can get funny with. Sometimes this guy knows I'm gonna pass lapel. I don't want to lose position. This might sound kind of gross. It might look gross. Probably is gross, but I don't want him to try to catch this, right? Sometimes, so I'll do this. I'll go like this. I use any part of my body to open up the lapel. Last time I used feet, I used my teeth the other day on Coach Dave's lapel.
Sure did.
Because he was so good at defending. So how else am I gonna get there? I use my mouth, right? And so it's utilize everything, right? Okay, so again, I've successfully passed my lapel again. Once you get it, you can always open it up. Come back, open it up, pass it however you're gonna pass it. Again, it's important that our grip isn't like this because it starts getting weird. I like it knuckles up, nails down. Okay, I'm in this position right here. I'm coming up, I'm in a controlled spot right here. Higher belts, you have so many attacks from this position. Okay, and we'll get into that in a little bit. Okay, I've come under, I passed it. Okay, say he's blocking. This is the part 2 of it. He's blocking, I can't get it. All right, perfect. I'm gonna grab his sleeve. Now I'm gonna put my butt up in the air, back up just a little bit, and pull him onto his shoulder. This way. See how I'm backing up just a little bit? And I'm tucking it between my legs. And I'm covering my body onto his tricep. Right here. Now I'm gonna grab right here or right here. I'm covering his head. And I'm grabbing anything I can. I don't wanna come right here. I already have his arm in that triangle position, right? Find something to grab, pinch, and lean this way. If you want to switch your hips, you can. That's right. It's all from that defense position, okay? You pass the lapel. I'm going to slap the choke on. He's too fast. Sometimes this won't even work. I'll just grab the entire elbow. And I'm tucking it between my legs. 1, 2, bringing my elbow in. I'm covering the body. And I'm using my body to smash on him. One more time. Doesn't matter what lapel I'm attacking, it depends on where I'm going. Pass up. Sometimes lapel will be right here. Lean forward and grip it. You can drop your knee. Finish this way. I like to grip something. Don't do this. Don't do this. Grip something. Grip anything in the lapel. Cover his head and torque. He's defending. Use that against him. Want to see it? Sure. Yes. Somebody else needs experience.
Dan was there position.
It's good for
He's choking you with your arm, right?
Yeah, definitely show.
Bring back a lot of bad memories.
Okay. I'm in the side control position. Bring back my work. Go ahead, members. If he's bucking and bucking, extend him. It's like a modified full Nelson type stuff. If you're using a lapel, extend him. Don't go away from him, extend him. Sometimes guys will step over. That's all right. But I want to choke him. He's blocking. If I can't get a good grip right here, use the entire elbow. Back away. Get him on his shoulders. 1, 2, grab the grip.
Jesus. No, it's good. No, it's good. I don't mean like that.
A lot of leverage right there, yes.
If he is, when you go to knee on belly, if he's turning away from you, is that bad for him?
It's because you're not pulling hard enough. You want to be able to control him. Okay. If I'm right here and he's moving away, he's doing that, I'm not controlling his top half. That's why I do this. Because now it's going to be hard for him to turn away. I can work on that choke from here. Sometimes guys will even force it and finish. The idea is to get him onto his shoulder. And you're using all from that same grip passing. Everything stays the same. Person on bottom is now defending. Use it against him. Tuck it between your legs. Cover ground and torque down. Anybody want to see it again? One of my favorite chokes too. Again, I like using the lapel for everything. I use it to control, I use it to choke. His, yours, mine. So we'll get into that type of stuff. Make sense? Anybody want to see it again? Sure. All right, one more time. Let's see.
That's right, I go first.
Okay, go back and forth on this one. We're gonna go for time. Don't rush it, control the position. All right, on 3. 1, 2, 3.